There's a really important fitness habit that you do whenever you work out so that you can track your workouts, see what exercise intensity, weight, maybe bands or movement you do so you can see what weight you did last time and you can do the same thing. Most people wouldn't be able to remember what weight they used. For example, maybe you can remember your PR or your 3 rep max or your 10 rep max, but if I asked you what weight would you use on, for example, the weighted dip as a back off set for 10 reps at RPE 7.5 after doing a 3x6 workout at RPE 9? You don't remember, right? You couldn't tell me, and you wouldn't remember either. So that's why you want to get a fitness journal to write down what weight you use. So here is my fitness journal. You don't need something very special, any notebook, and a pen. So here you can see in 25th of whatever the 7th month is, I think July 2025 on a Friday. This was a morning workout, secondary planned. What my warm-up was, what exercise, 3 sets of scapular push-ups, and then, I guess I skipped the other 2 exercises. But if you look a little more to say maybe October, here you see I did I warmed up, and then I did 4x5 at RP8 dips. What weight did I use? I did 40 pounds, so that's a little under 20 kilograms, and then I did 42.5, and then I did 42.5 again. I guess it felt a little light, but that's kind of weird. Oh, well, anyways, I can do this with 80 pounds now, so double, but that's cool. So you can see what you did. Here's what look at all this. This is from the past, I believe, 8 months. I've been journaling what I do. So this was my workout. Today's the 29th. This was from yesterday. Primary dip session. Okay, what did I do? I also, in the title, write what you're training. So this was just a dip workout, but if you're doing dips and squats or front lever and muscle ups, write it. And if it's like a primary or secondary, tertiary session, write that. So I wrote number 1, but for example, here I did primary dips and secondary squat, and I write it. You see? So primary dips, I write the date, and then I write what week it is. So this way I know it's easier to find, because if, for example, I want to find it from the last cycle, I just have to look for week 3 and then find a primary dip session. So 3x3. So essentially, I first like to write the exercise, like the rep range, 3x3. Or it could be, if it was, say, 4 by 8 to 10 reps, I'd write 4. Here, I'll show you. I would write 4 by 8 to 10, like that. So you write the rep range, then you write the RPE. I think this is really important. Don't forget about writing the RPE. And you also want to write the exercise. This is dips. Maybe I could have thought it's pull-ups or squats or whatever. So you make sure to write the exercise. And then if it's several sets, write the weight you use. So I do it in pounds, but if you're European, you can do it, or anywhere outside the US, you can do it in kilograms. It doesn't really matter though. First set, 100 pounds. I did it for 2 reps, and then I rested about 45 seconds and did a third rep. Then here I did the same thing, not with 95 pounds, and then 90. Here I did a back off, right? So I didn't write dips, I just wrote back off because I already know it's dips, and then I write with what weight, and it's only 1 set, so I don't have to say first set. Stuff like this. Then I did band dips and then skull crushers. But it's really interesting because I can see what I was doing at the start, and I can see how weak I used to be. Like for example, this is the first pull-up workout I recorded. I did a warm-up, two reps of body weight pull-up. I was like, I can't do a 2 times my body weight pull-up. That's like 130 kilogram pull-up. I can't do that. And then a new PR, 1 by 1. Oh, I actually remember doing this workout. 37.5 pounds. Pull up, chin above the bar. I used to have the video. I think I deleted it. But yeah, I've gotten way stronger. I can do, last time I did 40 pounds for 3, but I think Friday I did 45 for 2.5 reps, right? So it's really cool because you can track your progress and you see your growth and evolution. And look, if you're, I'm sure most everybody can afford a notebook. Look at this. This side, where my thumb is what I've used in the past 8 months. This is all I have left. This is like a 1-to-3 ratio. Okay, so if I use this part for 8 months, if do the math, bro. 8 times 3 would be 24. So 24 months is 2 years. So technically, if you think about it, that notebook, I'm gonna have it for another 2 years and then I'll run out of space. And that notebook cost me like $2. So that's like around €2. So extremely cheap. And it's cool because it's like maybe one day you're like, oh, I wonder what my progress used to be like. Just open it up. It's cool.